Girls like to talk. Okay. Oh God, please don't request me. I know, at least. How many Hermes does that say? Oh, 22. Okay, perfect. I don't know how we got to 36. I'm just trying to get the comments pulled up. There we go. Oh, does that look fine? I guess. It's like this is blank. I don't like that. On the whatchamacallit. Hi Bella. Hi Sheila. Hi Constance. Girl, what are y'all doing up, girl? It is late. We're about to try a new cereal. Oh, we're about to try a new cereal here. A certified troll. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Y'all, please thank you so much for tapping the screen. It will help me out a great deal, if you don't mind. Oh my gosh, my favorite Squirtle, Kevin. What are you doing up? Kevin, we're about to try this new cereal right here. Oh, well, let me let y'all guess what it is. You'll never guess it, but let me see if you can guess. The little girl, mind your business. Mind your business, girl. How you doing, girl? What are you doing up? It is, but I'm here to give y'all a bedtime story. Not Breezy Bowl. Delu, thank you so much for sending your heart me in. Y'all, we're looking for 100 heart me's. We're at 36. We were just at 50. So it's, does that say douche water? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Not Ray Ray, sweetie. Cheerios? No, it's not Cheerios. Is it 12 for you? No, baby, it's almost 2. Girl, yeah, not Breezy Bowl, girl. Not we just saying not. Uh James. That's not very polite, Jimothy. But that's okay, sweetie, with a name like that. Um Certified Troll, thank you so much. Oh, Naomi's back. Naomi's about to get sent to whale jail again. Hold on. Dang, I didn't get to say hey before you said that. Of course not. Is my nose natural? I want to say yes, but I have to give the thanks to Dr. Rigsby for my rhinoplasty. Hi Gabby, how you doing? No, Naomi is obsessed. Jamil, you think you're just so funny, huh? All right, y'all. So nobody can guess what cereal we're about to do. So I'm gonna show you. So this is the cereal that we're going to. I know it's kind of backwards, but it's cookies and creme. Okay. Creme milkshake. Frosted Flakes. And y'all know I don't get name brand cereal unless it's on sale. So this was $1.79 at Kroger. What kind of cereal you finna eat? Delu, girl, lock in. Hi Christina, how you doing? I don't know. We're about to try it out. Y'all know, and you know, I'm not gonna lie. Last time we last time we did a cereal, it wasn't quite good. So it smells like chemicals and Chips Ahoy in here. Hi, Jess. Oh my gosh, hi. Thank you for tapping upon arrival. Nah, I've been typed that. How do you spell the doctor's name? Fake. Dr. Fake. Okay. So, we're about to pour this inside of a bowl. What kind of milk do you use? I'm going to use almond milk. Almond breeze, almond milk. I know a lot of people don't really get into the almond breeze because of apparently there's chemicals and stuff in it. But I like almond breeze. It's good. Okay. So let's just pour. I don't know how much. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. Okay, Rover. You up, Rover? Got a midnight snack for you. Hi, Space Bar. How are you today? Okay. I need to go get some milk, but I want to try these dry first. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, I should use breast milk. Okay, got it. Let me go see if my goat has any breast milk out there. Jess, thank you so much for all the gifts. Thank you. It just tastes like a regular Frosted Flake. Maybe it needs the milk. Thanks. So let me go get the milk, okay? Hold on. I'm gonna keep the box over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Right? Is this good? So everybody can see? Okay. Let me go get some milk. Somebody said, what flavor is it? My God, today. Like they can't read the box. Y'all see what I be talking about? That's okay, baby. That's all right. We love everybody. We love everybody, girl. I swear, this is why I don't like eating on here. Y'all be. Oh. The obvious questions for me. Okay. So we have put our almond milk inside, honey. I'm just playing whoever that was. I'm just playing. We love everybody. Ooh. And a lot of y'all are wishing things that I wouldn't wish, but we'll talk about that and after we're done with the review. So that's what it looks like. I'm showing them. Give me a second. Okay. Javier is actually here and up as well. Oh my gosh. So that's what it looks like. It has chocolate chips and stuff. Okay. Somebody said, "Oh my God, do you have rats? Why you got those black dots on your cereal?" Girl, it's chocolate chips, girl. Okay, let's try it. Or Oreos or something. Okay. It is giving Oreo milkshake a little bit. James, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, after the camera focus. You know, there's better quality elsewhere, but we love TikTok. Give me a moment to formulate my opinion. DT, are you black? Yeah, you need to be talking to yourself. You must be. I'm definitely going to finish the box, obviously. It may take me a couple of months. But it's given I wouldn't get this again, even if it was on sale. I see why it was on sale. They're trying to get rid of it. Yellow mushroom. let us formulate an opinion first, and then we'll let you know. Let me gather my thoughts. I'm just playing, girl. But even if this was marked down to 33 cents on the dollar, Miss Thing, I would not purchase this again. Okay. Is this the live where you eat, then digest? Yes. So after this, we will be going into the restroom. And I will be setting up a different camera inside of the toilet so you all can see what goes down. Oh my gosh, Connecticut is in the house. Nice to meet you. You hope I had a great weekend. Girl, it's Wednesday. It's practically Wednesday, girl. Girl, not Ray Squeaker. Anyway, you all, so I was just watching a documentary about people getting scammed while they were in love, and it reminded me of a story from college. So those of you who like story times, buckle up, because we got serial story time. I know, and I needed to write about this for season 3 of my podcast, even though season 2 hasn't been released yet. But oh, this is the raccoon. I remember you, 1289. How you doing, girl? The raccoon, girl. So let me tell y'all this story real quick. I was in college, so just so you know, I was in college. I was young, girl. Okay. So I was on the apps in college, honey. Being in Durham, North Carolina, that's pretty much the only way you're gonna meet other sweeties. Like, there's no other way. Well, you know. And I was, mind you, I was a full-time student. I had 2 part-time jobs, and I was going to Drill Weekend every month. Sorry, 1 weekend a month, and then 2 weeks, 3, because they almost try to make it a month in the summertime. But that's okay. Then you hear, Adore, thank you so much for the heartbreak, girl. How you doing? We eating Adore. They got this cereal on sale. Get it if you want to try it, girl. You can just come over and try something for yourself. But it's not worth the $1.79. Okay, just so you know. But we're gonna eat the box, girl. Do I want to play Roblox? No, thank you. Maybe I'll get into a Roblox set one of these days. I don't know. Hi, Eileen. It's story time for a bowl. It just tastes like, I don't know. It's different. It's like a hint of chocolate and Frosted Flakes. Okay. Sorry, yellow mushroom. Yellow mellow. I'm gonna call yellow mushroom. We're gonna call yellow mushroom. So I was a full-time student. I had 2 full-time jobs, and I was doing the Drill Weekend throughout the whatchamacallit. So it was kind of hard for me to meet people in general. So I had to have the apps. But I was on one app in particular, the one that starts with a J, followed by an A, followed by a C, followed by a K, followed by an apostrophe, followed by a D. And it was this man on there who lived in another state. He was in, I want to say, either New York or New Jersey or something like that. And he hit me up. So I look at the messages, whatever. He have no profile picture, so I paid it. I'm like, girl, oh, the irony of what I just said. So I paid it, and I was just like, girl, whatever. I continue doing my studies, going in and out of class. Throughout the day, he kept messaging me. And, pretty much like, oh, you're beautiful. You're so sexy. Boo, 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 blah, blah, blah. We love the TikTok shop. TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. So, I responded and I'm like, girl, let's just get to the point, girl. You live in New York, whatever. I'm just gonna say New York for the purposes of this. You live in New York, girl. Like, why are we like? Send me your photo. I don't know. Nobody, because the DL boys' excuse is pretty much, oh, we might know each other and all this other stuff and boo 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 boo. Girl, you all the way in New York. I don't know anybody send me a photo or it's not where we can stop talking. Toxic. Are we still doing that? Are we still saying the whole 67 and 67 and all that? Where did they even come from? Can somebody explain the context to me in great detail? Thanks. Because I don't understand. So he sends me a photo and he's attractive. So I'm like, okay, cool. And he was like, oh, I'm going to be in North Carolina soon. Toxic, you don't have to apologize. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Midnight Snack on the Joshua Logue Show. Best straight guy voice impression for a sub. Okay, you ready? It's gonna be really easy for me. Hi, I'm a straight guy. How's that? How's that, Henry? Bro. Bro, what are you even talking about, bro? What the? How's that? Do you like that? Do you like that? All right. Sorry, back to this. Oh, here we go. We have an explanation. 6'7" is a lyric from a song that blew up because they remixed on a basketball player edit. Hey, sweetie, you're going to whale jail. Baby. And if you don't know what that is, if you're new here, whale jail is where I mute you for the remainder of the live unless you send me the whale gift on TikTok. Okay? Thanks for joining, babe. Have a beautiful evening, okay? Anyways, Javier, can you stay on that, please? Because I'm pretty sure it's late, baby. We're gonna have a lot of people coming in like that. Thank you all for hitting the thumbs up. It really helped me out a lot. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. That helps me out a lot. Okay, thank you. Henry, was that good enough for you? Pizza Pie, hi, how you doing? Southern Mofo, hi, how are you? Yeah. That, like, really. All right, y'all. So the guy ended up being attractive. So now we're just getting to know each other in the DMs on the app. So, oh, you won't be able to hold your poop at 30. I'm 46. Who's gonna tell her? I'm 46, babe. Anyways, back to the story that happened several decades ago. So we're pretty much just talking to DM. Oh, he was like, "Oh, I'm coming to North Carolina very soon." Lucy, thank you so much for the follow. And I said, "Okay, cool." And he was like, "So yeah, we can like link up or whatever." Woo woo woo. So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I want to say a week goes by, and he's like, "You know what? I want to do something for you." Like, I don't know. I'm really, I mean, we're still on the app, honey. It takes me a while to, so when I was using them, I look young. Really? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, babe. Dr. Rigsby. I'll give you his contact information, okay? Um you gotta scroll. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, Pizza Pie. Smell you later. I look like I'm in my 20s. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, baby. Yes, Dr. Rigsby. The Botox and all of that, the whole thing, the rhinoplasty. We gets it done. We gets it done. You know? Y'all, okay, pull yourself together. Come on. We gotta get back to the story, okay? Um, so a week goes by, he was like, I want to do something nice for you. He was like, let me pay something for you. Like, there must be something that I can pay. So, at this time I was doing a lot, Miss Thing. I was paying bills in college. So of course there was something he could pay. But everything that I had was paid, honey. Make no mistake. Everything that I had was paid. It's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I've that's a story for another time. But moral of the story, everything was paid. I'm like, there's nothing you can pay everything. Like I'm up to date on everything, sweetie. Um, which is a lesson that I also learned, girl. If a man is offering to pay for something, you make something up. Okay. All right. Send him an invoice. But he was like, okay, well, let me pay 3 months of your car insurance. And I was like, okay. I was like, what? So this man calls my car insurance company at the time. Who was I with? I remember who I was with, but I'm not gonna say. So he calls the car company, but then he calls me and adds me to the call. Y'all, okay. The only reason why I'm telling y'all this story is because I want you to look out for these red flags, Miss Thing. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. So he calls the car insurance company. He was like, and he calls me, adds me to the call. This is the thing. So when he added me to the call, he was at the authentication process. So I'm telling the operator and him on the line all of this pertinent information, Miss Thing. So the security question that I had to answer, you know, and at that time it was something where I had to give my mother's phone number or something. So after I authenticate the call, hi Marcus, how you doing? After I authenticate the call, Miss Thing, he's like, all right, I'm gonna pay 3 months. Um, and I get disconnected from the call. So after I get disconnected from the call, I'm like, okay, so I guess he's taking care of the payment, not knowing that I just given up all this, knowing that I give like after I'm like, did I just? I was like, it's been a week. I trust him. He's gonna be here sometime this week. It's okay. So I want to say after 10 or 15 minutes or so after the call, he was like, all right, I paid 3 months of your car insurance. I was like, why would you do that? And he was just like, I just wanted to do something nice for you. Girl, Lauren, let me get there. We're getting there. I was like, why would you? He was like, I just want to do something nice for you because I don't know, you just do something for me and boo boo boo. And he's like, I want to take you out when I. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for your heart, me, Deanna. Is it Deanna? Sorry, these lights are so bright. Deanna, thank you so much. And that was also your first gift. You can't send that to anyone else. So thank you so much for choosing me. Um, Also, you all, I understand this microphone isn't working on TikTok, but it's working elsewhere. Okay. So if it sounds like I'm using the microphone on my phone, I am. But if, I can't say where because TikTok will pack me up, Miss Thing. Okay. So, he's like, yeah, I just want to do something nice for you. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm coming there this weekend. So we're at the point where he's coming pretty much within the next couple of days. The next day, and I do mean the very next day, I do remember this very, very vividly because it was a traumatizing experience for me personally. That I kind of forgotten about until like I saw it. I was like, wow, that did happen to me. So he calls me and he's like, oh my gosh, like I was supposed to be on the way over there to North Carolina, but my car got towed. And I'm like, oh shucks. You know. I tell a nice sweetie. I'm like, oh shucks. Oh, gee. Well, okay. He's like, yeah, and they said it's gonna be a 125, I think it was. Y'all, I can't remember the exact amount, but it was something close to 100, around 100, something like that. Oh, selenite. Jane, thank you so much. Um, it's like we're on FaceTime, girl, and it's about to get girl, it's about to get real FaceTimey. FaceTime sex. 75. No, I'm cishet, baby. I'm married as well. It was the best day of my life when my wife got down on one knee and proposed to me in that Red Robin. Thank you. Tyrone, yes, they do actually. Thank you so much, Tyrone. Um, so I'm like, okay. He's like, let's just say for the sake of this, I think it was 125. Um, I was like, oh. He's like, yeah. He's like, do you think you can you think maybe I can borrow it from you since I just paid 3 months of your car insurance? Girl. So, mind you, I'm not thinking anything of it because I did check and verify that it was indeed 3 months of my car insurance paid for. Like it was already clear. It just said your next payment is 3 months from now. Not it didn't say your next payment is 3 months from now. It said the date, whatever, and it was 3 months from then. So I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, you know what? That'll be okay. And he was like, okay, good. So just go to the Western Union. It's one at CVS. I'm like, what? What is going on? So I'm like, this isn't adding up. Something is wrong. But you know what I do, girl? In between classes, girl, I get in that car and I go to CVS to go to the Western Union to um wire this man some money, girl. I'm like, girl, he just paid my car insurance, girl. Um, so what's less than half of sending him, whatever. Girl. So Lauren, girl. I pull up to the Western Union. I'm already a little flustered because I'm in between classes. I'm trying to rush. He's on the phone with me, kind of rushing me to do this. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, why would you pay my car insurance for 3 months and then not have, the funds to get your car out of the tow company missing? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, so you just spending money you don't have? Like, I don't understand. But girl, here I go, going through with the girl. I go to that computer, girl, and I send the money. So I look at my account, the funds are still there. So I'm just like, I don't know why it's not after the day or something. He kept calling. He was just while I was in class. And I'm like, why does this man keep calling? So Mike, what are you Mike, stick with the story. Wake up. So I finally answered the phone. Hold on, Selenite. You don't even know what's happening, girl. Come on, Judas. um, so he was like, did you, he's like, why you not sending the money? Send the money. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, I did send the money, sweetie. He was like, how did you spell my name? I was like, um, the way you spell, his name is Michael. So, y'all, this happened such a long time ago. It is what it is. He shouldn't be frauding people anyway, Miss Thing. Um, I believe that was his name because I remember I had got on the phone. He was like, "No, you need to go back there after your class or whatever you're doing." I'm okay. I'm adding spice to the story now, y'all. I'm exaggerating. I got to. You got to. After you're done with your class or whatever you think you're doing, trying to get your little degree, then you need to go to that. You need to go back to the CBS and make sure that you spelled everything correctly. So I goes back, and I'm talking to the cashier. I'm like, girl, do you know how this thing work? Like, am I doing it right or whatever? And she's sort of just like looking at me. I remember the look on her face, like, girl, why are you rushing? Like, what is going on? Like, is this dire? She's like, who you trying to send money to? And I'm just like, I was like, it's a friend. Like, he need help, girl. I don't know what's going on. And she was like, you don't know how to spell your friend name? I said, girl, I got it up in my head, girl. Mind your business. So I goes back and I calls him on there. I remember specifically. I was like, see, I'm typing your name. He was like, how are you spelling my name? And I was like, what do you mean? The only way that you know, like that I know how to spell Michael. What are you talking about? He's like, spell it for me. Spell it right now. I was like, M-I-C. He's like, no, 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 no. Go. He was like, backspace, backspace, M-Y. And I was like, M-Y. I was like, this is the first time I've ever known that you spell your name like this in the whole week and a half we've been talking. And you told me your name was Michael with an I. So this is really weird. Um, I don't think it was spelled that way. I can't remember. I remember him saying MY because the way he said it, it was so irritating to me that I was just like, something's up. So, Henry, do you really think we're doing song requests right now? I'm in the middle of telling this very traumatizing story. Thanks. You look like a barb. Oof, you need to get your eyes checked, babe. Um, girl, I can't remember. So, I spelled the name correctly. And I'm still like on the phone. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're just gonna tell the complete truth. I was like, on the phone debating, like, should I send this? You know? And then I was just like, I don't know. I'm hesitating or whatever. And he's in my ear, like, did you send it? 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 They're waiting on me still, like, I gotta hurry up and boo boo boo. And I'm like, "Ugh, I'm gonna see him this weekend." So I sent it. Girl. So and then I hurry back to class, Miss Thing, my next class or something, or work or whatever the hell I was doing. So literally 3 hours from then, he was like, I got it, but they said it wasn't enough. He's like, do you got like he's like, they said that I need 200 more. And then that's when I was like, girl, you got me, bitch. You got me. Because then and after like I'm starting to come to my senses a little bit because I'm not dumb, honey. And I think I was just really vulnerable at the time because at the time in particular in college, oh my gosh, how old was I? 8, 17, not 17, 18, 19. I don't know why I wanted to get so bad and why I don't know. It was just that difference. Yes, Miss Tay. Yeah, girl. I corrected his name on the form and I sent it, Miss Thing. So, but after he said, whatchamacallit, I looked at that photo that he sent me because he's very stupidly sent me, and this is when I tried to get This is when I try to get him back. So this is when I said, let me look at this photo. His dumb ass took a photo of the tow company thinking it was proving his case. The phone number of the tow company was on the thing. So I said, okay, got it. I called the tow company. I said, hey, is there somebody by the name of Boo 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 standing out there right now trying to get his car out and he paid and y'all need more money or something like that? She said, uh-huh. I said, hold on, maybe maybe there's a little disconnection. Hello, ma'am. Hi, can you hear me clearly? Yeah. Is there someone by the name of Michael out there? Like, did he just pay or whatever? And she was like, we've only had one person come in today, and it was a young lady. And I said, oh, okay. Um, is she like is she 6'2" and does she is her name Michael? She said, no. I was like, so if somebody's belongings is inside of their car, would you allow them to get? She was like, yeah, that's never been a problem. She was like, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks so much, Mia. So now I'm over here thinking like, okay, how am I gonna get my money back? How am I going to um get him back? Cause I'm like, there's nothing I can do, like whatever, boo boo boo. So I'm thinking, and he calls back, and I'm before I can think of this master plan, um, I'm like, you know what? I was like, enjoy that little $100 I sent you, sweetie. I said, but you're not getting any more from me. And I was like, and thanks. Oh, girl, I thought I ate with this one. I said, and thanks for paying my car, and thanks for paying my car insurance. Boo boo boo. He was like, he was like, wow. He's like, so you're not gonna send. He's like, so you're not gonna woo woo woo. And I was like, yeah, no, this is the end of the road, sweetie. Pretty much. Girl, fast forward 2 weeks. Oh, this he said all types of nasty. You think I'm nasty? I take it on hallway and that I take you out in the hallway and show you how nasty I can get. He said all types of nasty stuff on that phone about my mom. Talking about he's gonna call my mom and tell her that I'm sending money to boy. Like just saying stuff like that. I'm just like, girl. Anyway, so fast forward 2 weeks. I already feel stupid and dumb. Girl, don't you know I got a notification. I get a notification on my phone, um, talking about my car insurance being late, and I'm getting, all of, just, and I log into the app or whatever, or on the website, and I see that all of those charges, that 3 month charge, was subtracted, and it never went through. Lauren, girl, mind you, at the time, I'm not knowing what to do in a situation like this. I don't know if this is something that, like, in my head, I'm not thinking that this is something, obviously, now, I mean, this would never happen to me now. But if I could go back, Miss Thing, let's just say I would get him before he could get me, knowing what I know now. Because, oh yeah, Miss Thing, I'm a very skilled sweetie. So, but the reason I'm telling this story is so people who, don't go into the situation thinking that somebody did something for you, so you have to return the favor and stuff like that. When in actuality, he was just running a game and a scheme. This is why he hung up the phone afterwards. This is why he called, and this is why he had me authenticate the call and then disconnect me from the call. So who knows what he said to the insurance company? He probably said something like, oh, I'm going to have the funds in my account, boo, 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 use this account, and then, whatever, blah, blah, blah. and the funds were never in the account to begin with. You know, that type of stuff. Just sleazy, schemy, scrimey type of gutter snipe stuff. And you know, I hadn't really thought about that story until I saw that, and I was just like, "Wow, something similar like that happened to me." Now, I wasn't sending thousands of dollars, Miss Thing, and um, I really hope nobody is going through something like that. But you know, I was watching a documentary where somebody was like sending bands, girl, tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm just like, "Dang!" And I had only known this man for like a week. And I'm thinking that he done paid my car insurance company, so I'm gonna send him a little bit of that money back since he already, you know, whatever, took care of whatever, boo, boo, boo. But that was just as part of his little scam. But yeah, I wanted to definitely tell that story in season 3, so y'all got the exclusive scoop, Miss Thing. Hi, Kiki, how you doing, girl? Um, Not bringing your mom into it, girl. And like that was the only, because that was the only thing that I was thinking about. Like, oh my god, he has my mother's phone number. Like, what is he gonna do with my mother's phone number? Like, boo, boo, boo. So I'm like worried. And this whole time, obviously, he's not gonna talk to my mom about it because my mom would have called the police. You know, somebody in their right mind, an adult, would have called the authorities, Miss Thing, which is something that I should have done, but I didn't know that at the time. I'm scared. You know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get in trouble for some strange reason. You know, but OMG, I was on my chair the whole time, girl. So you can get more stories like that, other stories about my life, in the podcast Story of My Black Gay Life, available wherever you get your podcast. Season 1 is completely out in its entirety. Season 2 will be released very soon. It's in production, sweetie. um yeah, girl, so I just want to come in here and have a little midnight snack with y'all. Don't buy these. Sorry, Kellogg's, girl. Actually, are we sorry to Kellogg's? Why did I even get this? What the why did I even get this? But it's not worth it. Don't get it. Look at him. Girl, talking about some they're great. Girl. Anyways, y'all. Gotta hit the hay, honey. Um, Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you subscribe, thank you so much. If you followed, thank you so much. If you hit the thumbs up button, thank you so much. Make sure you turn on those post notifications as well, darling. Um, and over here on TikTok, thank you so much for following. Thank you for sitting in heart me's. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the comments and the taps and the shares. I really do appreciate you so, so, so much. Kay, thank you so much for the follow. Lauren, thank you for the follow. I added you on my podcast list. All right, Yellow. Thank you, Pookie. Yellow Mushroom. Oh, girl, what you wanted? What you got to say? Hello. I wouldn't even know where to start. I I can't remember. My whole thing is like my number has changed. Like I don't have any messages. Like what? Right, that's what I'm saying. But like watching that documentary today made me like, oh my gosh, like they really. So I don't know. Oh, scamming other people. And now, how did you do that? I think that's a little different. I wasn't blackmailed. I wasn't blackmailed, sweetie. I was taken advantage of. Oh, he was DL. Well, sure hope the FBI isn't watching. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, because that is most definitely an FELONIES, honey. Yeah, especially if it's over that amount. Yeah, but you're blackmailing him. But what you're doing is RP. Yes, it is revenge. I don't know. It falls into the category. Oh goodness, this is the manipulation of it all. Wow. Only a tiny bit. Ring. I hope we're not talking about the ring, baby. Girl, I don't even know where to begin is what I'm saying. Like, girl, on the app, girl. No, baby, the black one. Does that sound like that would be something that happened on there? They do the other thing over there. Dun, 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 dun. They scam on the JAK apostrophe D. They the scams. The GRINDRs. They like to gather the girls. They like to eat the girls up, literally. Oh my gosh, yes. In my area, I've only used the app really in North Carolina, so it was pretty much the same people on all the apps thinking that you're going to get somebody different on another app, but it's the same people. So maybe 17. Maybe when I was 17. And I was like, boy, I'm 18. But not. Mm-mm. Clean up. I bet. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Joe the plumber. Any relation to Joanne the scammer? Oh my goodness. Hi Toya, how you doing? Okay, I gotta get up off of here. I gotta go to bed. I'm not gonna dream of him because I get into a little spell work, baby. He might end up kicking the bucket. Okay. All right, y'all. Anything you desire can and will happen for you if you work for it. That was Selenite, y'all. Selenite is literally amazing. Be sure to follow Selenite, everybody. Anything you desire can and will happen for you if you work for it. If you're breathing, it's still possible. And always, always be the light when the sun isn't present. And I'm not just talking about the weather, baby. I love you down to the ground, to the floor, to the boots. And I will see you next time. It is Watermelon Wednesday, okay? All right. See y'all Watermelon Wednesday.